Hey, you guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I almost had a moment of panic. I was like, oh, crap, which camera view am I on? Oh, my goodness. That could be scary. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Sharon. Oh, my gosh. How was everybody's week?
Good, good.
Good, good.
It was quite fast.
It did, and it didn't. I feel like it was poking along until today, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, it's Thursday. Oh my. Casey, don't go anywhere. Do you see what's on the table? Not that I'm teasing or anything, but I'm just saying. Hey, Lori.
We got a lot of snow last night.
Did you? How much did you wind up getting?
About 5 inches overnight.
Nice.
So, yeah.
We only got a couple, but Saturday into Sunday we're supposed to get 2 to 4 more.
Yeah, we're supposed to get more too.
It'll
look
be
at the map, most of the United States
within
is
a
like
week.
that. Yeah.
I think we got like 2 inches.
Oh, you did get some snow?
Yeah, finally. I was trying to pretend like I wasn't excited about it. I was hoping we'd get buried in it, but you know. Hey, Tina. Hi. Hey, Debs.
You should move where Lori Busco is. She's probably got feet of snow by now.
I know. I need to just move. I don't know. Anywhere but Indiana. Even southern Indiana got more snow than us. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Used to be I lived right where I should be for somebody who likes snow. Not so much anymore. What'd you guys do for dinner? We'll wind up talking about food anyway, so we might as well just jump.
I did a lunch. I did a lunch with my husband, which probably wasn't the best thing to do after a procedure. But it was for his birthday, which was yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Vern.
I had potatoes, carrots, and I had a sweet apple chicken sausage.
Ooh, yum. Yum.
They are really good. And they're, they're chicken, so it's better than the other stuff.
Yep.
I had a sweet potato and a salad that had lots of fruit in it too. It was pretty good. And grilled chicken. It was good.
Yep. Oh, those are my favorites. Or with salmon. A nice big salad with salmon and fruit. Yum.
Yeah.
Yum, yum. Hey, Debbie Kip. It is baffling to a lot of people, Debbie Kip. Just saying. Even Jim and I do not adamantly disagree about a whole bunch of things, but snow is one of them. He hates it. Rosie, it is so weird when you say hi to me in the chat. For anybody who doesn't know, Rosemary over there is my daughter who happens to be downstairs. So it's always weird when she says hi. You should say hi to the girls. You should come in and say, hey, everybody. But not you, Mom. Then I would feel better. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Cheryl. Ooh, mushroom smothered in steak smothered in mushrooms. Let me try that again. Very nice. Sounds delightful, except for the steak part, honestly.
You don't like steak?
No, it's really wasted on me. It really is.
The only one I like really is filet mignon.
Yeah, but I have to really I'll eat that, but I have to be really in the mood. And like I can't get it cooked the way I want it just anywhere, because I want it like just well done. And most people have an annual.
Yeah, see, oh my God.
See this reaction. This is why.
Because you get an expensive cut of steak like filet mignon.
That's what my husband does.
And you burn it.
Well done.
I don't want it burnt. I just want it
burnt.
cooked
Well done.
That's a sin. That's a sin.
No, it's not. If Jim cooks it for, if Jim can cook it for me, they should be able to do it professionally. I'm just saying, you can do it without burning it. You just have to put it on a half hour before you do anybody else's. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, Kathy. Hey, Kay. It's
They're
a crime. Right, Tina?
Don't ever order it in a restaurant, though. The chef will go freaking nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
John orders it. My husband orders things all the time. Well done.
Yep.
Hamburgers.
They don't react as strongly as they used to. Now they kind of try to encourage you to butterfly it. And I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hey, Leah. And I just say to them, I know it's going to take longer and I'm okay with that. We're ordering appetizers. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then by the time it gets there, I've eaten the appetizers and I'm not hungry anymore anyway. So, so there's that.
Does Jim like it that way too?
No. Oh, good Lord, no. Although when I first met him, like he literally, all you had to do was take it out of the package and put it like just sear the outside of it and he was done. Yeah. I was like, and he thought I was going to eat that. I was like, you're going to need to cook that first. He's like, it is cooked. I'm like, it's not even hot. It can't be cooked.
I'm not a big red meat kind of person anyway.
Not this girl. Hey, Cindy.
I hardly ever eat it. Maybe a few times a year.
Yep. Now he's into the medium arena.
The what?
Medium.
Oh, yeah. Medium rare is the most you should ever cook it.
Says you.
Yeah, says me.
Hey, JMH.
I just said that.
Hey, Yvonne. Oh my gosh. I couldn't eat it. There's no way. If it was medium or medium rare, there's no way. Nope.
Okay, I would eat raw burger while we're at the butcher. Oh, no.
There's a lot of people that do.
Well, they do. Isn't it like rouladen or something? Like raw hamburger or something. It's a German thing. I forgot what it was called.
I had it right till
I spoke.
Somebody say what it is. I can't think of it.
What?
Raw beef. All I can think of is tartar.
Oh, tartar.
Tartar? No, yeah. It's something else. It's some
tartar.
Kind of German thing.
If you don't cook it at all, and it's
right.
Raw,
but I was trying to think of the German thing you can get at a butcher, and it's got a specific name, but I don't know.
Yeah, there is steak tartare, but she's right. There is a haggis. Haggis is
haggis. Irish. No, I don't think I could do haggis.
That's Irish, right?
No, it's Scottish.
Okay. Hey, at least I was in the right part of the world, Mags.
Yeah, you were. You were right next door to it.
For me, that's a big deal, guys. I was dangerously close.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could eat haggis.
Yeah, no. It's not different than sushi. I agree. I don't eat sushi either. Well,
I don't.
I have to correct that. I always said I wouldn't eat sushi because I thought it was all raw meat. Well, then when I discovered you could get it with cooked fish, I was like, oh, I'm in. And I love it with cooked fish, but I'm not doing it with raw. Nope. Sous vide? Yeah, I do. Sous vide? Sous vide? I never know how to say that. Sous vide. Sous vide. We're going to go with sous vide.
Yeah, I'd be right there with you, Cheryl.
It doesn't bother me like for other people. I just don't want it on my plate. Hey, Deborah.
Maybe, Deborah.
I was just going to see if you saw that. Yeah, I can't do it. But to each their own. Like, I am a very firm believer in that. Like, to each their own.
Of course.
As long as it's on your plate and not mine, I don't care. Once it smells bad, then you're going to have to move to a different table.
I love sushi.
You're trying to eat ice, Debbie? This raw meat. Oh.
Debbie, that's hilarious, actually.
Ice cream. She's trying to eat ice cream.
I was like, hey, no, she likes ice. To each their own.
Oh my goodness. You do, Dana. It is good. It is good.
Oof.
But I never thought I liked smoked food either. But he doesn't use he uses I'm pretending like I know. I don't really know. Chips, I think. Pellets. He uses pellets. And they don't give it that fake, icky, smoky smell and taste.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the smoky taste.
Yum. Gelatos are good.
No, she's eating ice cream, Cheryl. She left
Shaped
off
like a
the
hedgehog.
green part.
Hey, Wendy.
It's just not right. It's like shaped in a puppy. No, you don't do that. Raw pork shaped like a hedgehog. That's just not right. Goodness. Shaped like a kitten. No, you don't eat stuff like that.
Right? See, isn't it weird how different we all are? We all congregate and we all have so much fun together. But like food, I think that's why these food conversations appeal to me, because like we're all so different.
Yes, for sure.
So different.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like Robin's, no fishy taste. See, and I identify anything that doesn't taste like tuna or salmon is fishy. To me, salmon and tuna have their own very distinct flavors, and everything else just tastes like fish.
Yeah, they do. But whitefish doesn't usually. Any whitefish wouldn't have a.
And if it does, it's bad.
Yeah,
That's what somebody told me. But I'm just no seafood, albacore, tuna, maybe, but nothing else. Yeah. I break out in hives with shellfish.
So no shrimp from Mare.
Oh, I love shellfish. Rebecca just made a really good Asian shrimp dish with rice last night and vegetables. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Nice. Red snapper. I don't think I've ever had snapper.
No, I haven't. I usually just stick to the whitefish or a piece of swordfish.
See, I've never tried that either.
Hey, Joanne.
I'm not adventurous. I've come to the conclusion. In a lot of things I am, but not food. Food, I like my familiar things, and that's that. Hey, Tamar. Hey, Joanne.
So you don't like clams or oysters?
No.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you don't know what you're missing.
No. That looks like stuff.
It doesn't matter what it looks like. Close your eyes and put it in your
mouth. Because you know, and then it's in your mouth.
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh,
gross.
It's just like one of those things. Either you love that kind of stuff, or there's really not very many in betweens.
No. It just looks like something somebody left behind in a tissue. No, thank you. Any part
just say it. It looks like snot. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't normally eat them raw. I eat them cooked.
I don't want
no boss used to make me go into this little bar thing he used to go to and suck down oysters like crazy, and I would just be in the corner like heaving, just gross.
You haven't lived till you had a clam belly.
Now I've been to a clam bake on the East Coast, like at the edge of the ocean, right? And that was delicious. But I ate the corn on the cob, and I ate the lobster, and I ate the potatoes. I didn't touch anything else. That was
gravy.
That was it. Hey, at least I ate the lobster.
I'd be there for the potatoes, at least.
Yeah, the lobster, they serve it on the plate with it looking at you. I mean, I still eat the lobster. They are, like, plop, they put it right in front of you with this beady little eyes.
It takes a special person to pick out their own lobster.
Hey, Toby.
Pin it to its death, you know? I want that one. Kill that one for me. Just don't call him Harvey or anything. It's probably a best thing not to do.
Oh my goodness.
The best way to cook a lobster is to steam it. A lot of people boil them, but steaming's better.
I wouldn't have any idea. Hey, Rose.
Hi, Rose. Sandy. I've never tried crawfish.
Me either, but I do want to try crawfish. I feel like I would probably like them as much as I like shrimp and lobster. I feel like they've got to be cousins of that.
Yeah, I think they're probably
somewhere.
They're probably like a spicy lobster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's
feel
They
a
like
always
lot-
put something on them. It looks
Right.
There's
like
a lot of
anyways.
that in New Orleans, and I skipped
Yeah.
over all that. I'm like, doesn't anyone have chicken in this place? I kept going from one restaurant to the other with a bunch
Tina
of
says
ladies.
gator and crawfish is yum.
See, and Jim would be all in. He'd be like, "Yeah." I'd be like, "Let me try the crawfish." I'm no. Sometimes, Casey. Sometimes,
Yeah, the bottom feeders, they're probably
yeah.
the tastiest.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that name could fit.
I would try gator.
I feel like there's so many ways to go with that. I'm just going to be like, "Yup," and just let it go.
Yeah, I was close.
I feel like
In
I'm
my
just going to wind up in trouble. I'm going to say a thing and we're going to make a hard left and then we're going to slide right downhill. So just go, yep.
Yeah, Carol's probably right. She says crawfish is a lot of work for little meat. There's hardly
See, and
any
that's how I
meat
feel about crab legs. That's why I don't do crab.
Yeah, I don't do crab. I mean, I don't dislike crab, but if I have a choice, that's not what I pick.
Right. Well, unless it's already cleaned. I mean, but there's no place you go where they're like, "Ooh, we've already, it." No,
Hey,
I'm
Jody.
not. No. Nope. Hey, Jody. And see, like Jim loves that. He's crazy. Like he can just sit there for hours eating that stuff, and he's got stuff dripping off his elbows, and I'm just like, whatever.
I catch a sniff of that. just even smelling that, it just makes my stomach turn. It's terrible.
Really?
Yeah, me and John can't smell any kind of seafood. It just kind of turns our stomachs.
Well, if we ever go out to dinner again, you'll have to remind me.
Because you'll eat it right in front of me and see.
No, I won't. If I
watch
know
the food
that,
turn
now that I
green,
know that, I
everybody.
won't. But remind me because I would otherwise. Maybe you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's one reason to go around the table before the server gets there and ask what everybody's eating. What are you ordering?
I mean, we have, because what are you going to do? People like that.
Ask people not to.
That's all right.
Nah, I feel like it's
come
okay.
back out.
I feel like it's okay.
That's all right.
So, anywho, while we're looking at this stuff and while we're being all chatty, I'm going to start my other conversation with you guys. And I'm not really, I almost have more questions and more, I don't want to say uncertainty, gray area than I do definitives. So what I'm looking for is Maggie and Mare know, they just don't realize they know yet what I'm going to yap about. Well, maybe they do because we talked about it the other night too. But anyway, so either where I was going with that, you two, is if you feel that like I'm just like wandering off into no man's land, feel free to jump in. But
like, what are we going to say?
Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, I want to do once a month, maybe once every other month. I'm not 100% committed or timed yet, scheduled, whatever. But I want to do a maker's market. And we don't have to call it a maker's market. Like, I'm not married to that name. I just don't know what else to call it. But I want everything to be handmade. And I want you guys that want to participate as creative sellers to join in on the fun. I have a rough idea how I want, or a general idea how I want to structure the sale itself. But I was kind of wanting some input from you guys. Yeah, right.
That does sound like fun. Mm-hmm.
But it's for so many reasons. Like, it gives you guys a chance to shine. It gives us a chance to see your creations. It gives us a chance to purchase. I love to purchase other people's work. there's just so many things. And like, I love handmade Christmas. Like, I'm not going to hand make everything for my family, right? Like, I don't have the skill set to meet all their preferences. So like, it's cool when all of you do all these different things. And I mean, if we can shop small business and start now working, I mean, because there's Mother's Day, there's birthdays, there's like how many holidays between now and
Easter.
Christmas even? Yeah. Yeah. So that's where I'm going. So I'm really kind of curious how many of you would want to participate as sellers. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. And I know there's other people doing them. It's not like this is something brand new. There's handmade makers markets all over the internet. You just got to go to all the different platforms and look, right? And there's some on YouTube. So, I mean, it's not like it's some new thing. I just want to do it with you guys so that it gives me an opportunity to give back to those of you that want to come and play.
Well, you're getting a lot of response.
Yay. Yeah. All right. So here's what I'm going to ask you guys. Please leave those starred so that I can look at them when we're done.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are awesome. So what I would love for you to do is shoot me a message, and then I can start a conversation. But the other thing, while we're live, oh, Joanne, yay.
Oh, yay, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was hoping she'd say yes. You did catch Toby's. Okay, cool. So awesome. Awesome. So what I'm thinking is I want to do it like all day, right? Like, but Maggie and Mare, because I've talked to them a couple times.
Yep.
And they both want a mod, but all day and into the evening, that's a lot, like a lot.
Yeah, I couldn't do that now.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to know is, do you think we could do it on a weekday and go into the evening? If we did that, then we would be able to split up the modding more or give each other breaks. You know what I mean? Because right now, like, Maggie can hang out and she can totally help with monitoring the chat, not letting things get away from us, not letting things get overlooked, all that sort of thing, right? But typing is still really hard for her. So Mare and I would be able to give each other breaks. And with Maggie there as backup, I feel like it would be less not taxing. But you know, your brain gets a little mush when you're so focused for so long. Like, I feel like it would help with that. But I know you can't be there from beginning to end either, Mags. That's a lot too.
I mean, we can work it out some way, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Mags? You know, if you were going to do several hours, I could say, well, I could do it from, like noon to 3 or noon to 4. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Giving breaks like that. Yeah,
right?
That would work.
Okay. So, and Debbie Kit brings up something that she works during their week. And like, everybody's in different time zones. So I think what would work is if we did either like a weekday and go into the evening. And I feel like it would have to be like Wednesday or Friday or Saturday. Like those 3 days are the only ones I feel like are going to work.
Well, if you started like in the afternoon and went into the evening, whoever works would hopefully be home at some point.
Right. And then schedule people that work would start as you start getting home, like get home, have dinner, get yourself together, whatever, schedule yourself appropriately. And then we could schedule people in.
You think we sound alike? I don't think me and Maggie sound alike at all.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So Vern, it's going to be a handmade market. So somewhere between like a maker's market, a handmade market, a gift I don't want to just say gifts, because I don't want to just like, I don't want to pigeonhole anybody, but like people who sew, like if you do home decor, bring that stuff. If you make candles, bring that stuff. If you make soap, bring that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see what you guys do.
I think handmade market sounds more explainable than
Right.
like maker's market.
Right. I haven't asked.
We might sound similar to others, you know.
Yeah, sure.
To each other. I mean, I've got a Boston accent. You don't.
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh, when I talk text, you should see some of the things that come up, and when I do look at it, and I'm like, how the heck did they just get that?
Right. Oh my gosh. Hey, Ria.
Some of it doesn't even make sense.
Yes, Ria. I love the shopping aspect of it. Like, I just want to see what it does, and I want to shop.
It does, Joanne.
But not your face. Your face.
No, you don't have to. No.
You do not have to do the face to face. You can do just your table, like when Louise comes on. She doesn't come on face to face. When Lisa Smith or Lisa.
Yeah, I got nothing.
How soon she forgets. I can't help because I forgot too.
I got stuck on Lisa Jameson, and Lisa Jameson doesn't sell with us.
No.
Lisa Morris.
It's not
Lisa H. Lisa Hines Morris.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
Lisa H.
What is it?
Remember the letter H? I mean,
I got it. Finally. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we should have them too put in the group like what they'd like to see, because that gives an idea of what to make.
Right.
Besides journals and, you know.
Joanne, the camera only picks up a small square. So if you clean off a square, you can have the rest of it messy.
And don't stress out, you guys. Like, do not stress out.
No.
With StreamYard, I have a practice stream set up all the time. We can get in there and practice. We don't have to go live to practice. Right. It's just like when Maggie and Mary and we get in StreamYard anywhere between 7 o'clock and 10 after. And we're just back here chatting to each other, almost like a video call. Yeah. And we can read the chat before we go live. So like if you guys type in the chat before we go live, it pops up in our screen and we can see it while the three of us are talking. But that's how the practice one is. You don't have to go live to practice. So a lot of people get really nervous about that.
Louise, oops.
Yeah, and what started me on this was Vern's comment. Louise, thank you. She's pulling me back on topic. But yeah, your phone usually will be enough. What I will say is, I have to think about this because sometimes I get it just backwards. The iPhone, usually you don't have to have a headset, but then it also depends on your particular phone. Sometimes you need a headset or earbuds so that we don't have that feedback and the echo.
Right.
And then if you're using a Android phone, almost all of those you should use earbuds, and they don't have to be super expensive earbuds, just some earbuds with a long, and please don't use wireless ones because they can drop and you'll have that, like, have you ever been listening to people and you get that it's because the earbuds are popping in and out. But it can really mess up the stream. So some people, AirPods, that's what I'm thinking of. Some people have no problem with them, and then other times they can create a lot of problems.
So do I, Debbie Cap. I record video through my iPhone. Yeah, but I definitely do all the lives and anything else I do with other equipment.
You do not need two phones unless you want one.
You don't.
You don't need. You don't even need to watch chat. We do that for you.
If you want to watch chat, you will need a second device, but it can be a tablet, it can be an iPad, it can be a desktop. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't
I'm on my laptop and I split the screens.
Yep.
So I can see YouTube and I can see StreamYard.
Yep.
So you don't have to do it that way.
Yeah. Do not let the techie part overwhelm you because it's really not that complicated. I promise you. If I can figure it out, you guys can do it. It's not that hard.
You can use your PC.
Sure. Yep. And the cameras, like, you don't even have to have expensive cameras. Like, you can get $50 webcams. They don't have to be fancy dancy. If you want a webcam, Mac is fine. Mare works with Mac.
Yeah, I have all that, Robin.
Yep. And the only thing I have that's Apple is the iPad. And I only have an iPad because I had plans for something that I haven't initiated yet. So it's coming, but it will ease in all of that. It's coming, timing, I just have to wait for, things keep coming up in my personal life. So things get pushed back, but it will get there.
I'm not that techie either, Diana. I'm just used to doing what I do.
Right.
Yeah. Once you get it, you get it. That's the way it usually goes. I mean,
once we get you into StreamYard, it's easy. It's easy because everybody thinks getting into StreamYard is going to be hard too, and it's not. It's super simple. Super, super simple.
They do have to sign up for StreamYard, right? But it's free.
I don't remember if you have to be a guest or not.
Oh,
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do.
I was just always just given a link in the very beginning.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yeah. But yeah, so
now that could have changed when they changed ownership.
It could have. Yeah, I was just thinking that it could have, but I feel like Maggie's probably right. Like, I don't think they would make, when you think about all these big podcasts and all these things that use StreamYard and stuff, they can't make everybody sign up.
Debbie Kim said, no, you don't. Just follow the link.
Okay, perfect. Right. Thanks, Debs. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know for sure, so I couldn't just but
I know that's all I did for a long time.
Right. But yeah, I just think it's going to be a lot of fun. And here's the thing. There's only one requirement, because here's what happens every single time. 3/4 of you are going to say, Patty, what can I pay you? Because you're letting me use your channel. You can't pay me because I'm inviting you, okay? You can't, because I'm inviting you. Secondly, if you want, I would really appreciate it if everyone who chooses to participate as a seller, I thought about making it a requirement, but I think I'm just going to leave it more as it's up to you. If you could promote the sale for everyone, promote your time slot, and then promote the sale so that everyone can get, you know what I mean? And a lot of things are going to happen. It's going to build, like, for those of you that are trying to build your channels, build an audience, build a client base, it's going to help with all of that.
Right.
It's more about the networking of it. And for me, it's more about the paying it forward to you guys. And I get to shop and do all my gift shopping from home.
Awesome.
So yeah. You're going to be right here and you're going to sell to whoever comes into the chat and wants to shop.
Yeah, not in the group. Facebook, Cindy.
Yes, she is, Deborah. I think that's a great.
It can be sent through an email.
Thanks, Deborah. Yeah. And so, like, oh, doesn't that figure? Debbie Ham got kicked out of, she got hacked though, I think. She can't get back in hers either.
What, Facebook?
Yeah. She got, it's been a while too. And I like, Can you guys, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not a big Facebook user. You guys know that. How do people have like 10 accounts? Like, can't you open a new account? Well, Mickey, that's what we still have to decide. So I'm going to need you guys to vote. We may not even get to the sales part tonight, you guys. It's like, I've been thinking about this since like, I don't know, October.
For a while.
For a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to do it. And I just felt like trying to do it before Christmas was just pushing it. And
yeah,
it just wasn't good to do it, right? So I feel like now's the right time. So Mayor, could you type in for me preferred, favorite, whatever, however you want to word it, Monday, Friday, or Saturday?
Monday, Friday, Saturday.
And we may rotate it from sale to sale. We may just rotate. Like the first one, we might do whatever the most popular day is. Maybe we'll do that day first, and then we'll do the second most popular the second time. I have a funny feeling Saturday's going to win.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Friday night, Saturday. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun? Oh my gosh, we could do one as a pajama party, you guys. That would be hilarious.
Casey could wear his onesie.
Oh my goodness. I think Saturday has it hands down.
Yeah. I got one for Monday.
There will be an occasion where I am going to do it on a Monday or a Thursday. Probably closer to, that's wrong. I was going to say closer to Christmas, but I would be more inclined to probably do it when Jim has like a 3-day weekend for different holidays and stuff. Then I think it would be fun to do it on my regular Monday. Then that would be fun because we could do all day and into the evening on Monday.
Mary, are you there? She's not.
Her earbuds might have fallen out. Sometimes she has trouble with.
Well, the screen is. See how mine's black? Hers is gray.
Oh yeah, it is. And she's muted. She's muted.
Oh,
she'll be muted. There. Yeah, she'll be back. She's muted. She'll be back. Forgot what days we said. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I know, pajama party shopping. It would be fun, right? Be like a big fancy sleepover. Oh, that makes sense, Casey. That makes total sense. But we could do you in the morning. You know what I mean? You could be one of our first few people, first few sellers, vendors, whatever we decide to go with. And then, yeah, so you could just come on and play early.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, Beth. Oh my gosh, Beth could help mod. Oh, girl, you just got volunteered.
Yeah, you came at the right time.
Oh my gosh, Beth is my sister-in-law. For anybody who doesn't know, if we get a little feisty with each other, no words. We're family. We can be like that.
She said, "Wait, what?"
Drafted. Yep. So Beth, we're going to start doing a handmade market. I don't know how often it's going to be yet or anything like that. I've been thinking about it. I have some pretty good ideas, a pretty good concept of how I want it to develop and all of the things. But look at her, gotta go.
Yeah. Too late. We already saw you.
Right? Don't let her fool you. She and my brother are pretty creative individuals too. So there's no way I could not reach out to them once we decided when we were doing this and all the things. They would have been invited to participate. They would have been on the sellers roster, that's for sure. One or the other of them anyways. See there? See, you were going to run. Look at her. I'm so in. Oh my gosh. Now we really did lose Mare.
Yeah, that's the second time she's having problems.
Hang on. She may have messaged me.
Oh, I didn't check either because I have it on mute. Nope, she didn't message me.
She didn't. We'll see if she responds. Oh, nice, Angela. Thank you. I will definitely keep that in. I can see where there's going to come a time when we will need to ask for some volunteer mods, depending on who's in the chat and blah, 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 and all of those things. So all I ask is, don't anybody ever get their feelings hurt because more than likely I'm going to first reach out to people that I feel the most familiar with, if that makes sense. Just because it makes it easier on everybody. So it would be fun, however, to maybe have a guest mod slot.
And one that, yes, you would be responsible for invoicing and shipping and all that.
Yep. Thanks, Rose. I did not see your question.
Well, that's what she was asking, but
right.
You forgot the question mark at the end. So I didn't think, I thought she was answering somebody else.
Gotcha. Yeah. Every seller would be responsible for their own invoicing and their own shipping. Here she comes back.
Yeah, but she's not able to get back though. You can see she's still gray.
Yeah. Mayor, if you can hear me, I messaged you if you need to message. It's really weird that it's because it does show that you're not added in. Invoicing is easy.
Yeah.
There's enough. She can hear us. That's so weird. Did you reboot? Go out in, like go all the way out, shut everything down. Shut everything down and restart and come back in. That's usually what I have to do if it gives me this kind of grief. She did already reboot. Well, that's weird.
Oh, there she is.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
It didn't add me back to stage.
There you go. Yeah, it didn't for a long time. That was weird.
Yeah.
Hey, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
And by the way, I'm the only one that can block you from StreamYard.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think. Was that
no one blocked you.
Was that a threat?
Did you think I blocked you, Mayor?
No. Oh no.
Okay.
No. I just didn't know if somebody because I couldn't get in through chat either for some reason. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah. So, but anyway, Diana, invoicing is easy, especially if you have the Square. There's so many of us that can walk you right through it. I don't have PayPal. I haven't used PayPal in so long.
PayPal's easy too.
Okay. I was going to say there's enough people that use PayPal that everybody will help each other, I'm sure.
Yes.
Because there's 2 mandatory rules that go along with this for sellers, and you need to be able to abide by these before you even try to apply. And the application process is super simple. I just need words, right? I just have to label things. Number 1, it's fun. There's no I in team. And number 2, zero competition. Everybody's here to support everybody.
Hi.
Aw, yeah.
Here comes Chatterbox. Hi. Hi. Yeah.
And Joanne, there's enough people like that in Messenger and stuff. You can always message me or whoever. And
Yeah, anybody can message me too. I can
for sure.
Get you through it.
Yeah.
She's so funny when she does hi. She uses her whole little face. Hi. Very good. Yes. Yep. Yep. You got it. She is pretty sweet. She really is.
Yes.
But anywho, yeah, those are going to be the two main rules. Yeah, ups and downs with both. Exactly. There's pros and cons to both. Yep. So yeah. I'm so glad you guys are excited and positive and want to do it and all of the things. Every once in a while I have these ideas and I'm like, oh, they're just going to roll their eyes at me.
Well, you can't see anyone anyway.
Well, true that. But I mean, you could kind of tell if all you saw was, okay, okay.
I just never know what to make, what anybody would want.
Maggie, here's how I feel about it. You make what you like, because if you like it, somebody else is going to. You have followers on your channel for a reason.
There you go.
Just saying. And that's the advice I would give to anybody. It's just how I feel.
Where's the best place to buy packaging for items? Cindy wants to know.
I like Clear Bags and I like Amazon, and I like each one for separate things. Clear Bags, I try to get almost all of my all my clear cello packaging that everything comes in. That's where all of that comes from, is Clear Bags. And I honestly, you guys, I shop their clearance. I stock it. And I buy what's on the clearance if I can make it. If I can figure out how to make it work, that's what I'm buying. My poly bags and my shipping boxes and my packing tape come from Amazon. And my bubble wrap all came from Lowe's, because we were in there, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and they had these huge rolls marked down to $5. So I grabbed all of them.
Oh, wow. That's
I grabbed all of them. Yep.
They are so expensive, bubble wrap is.
So
crazy.
That's where the bubble wrap comes from. Once that's gone, I have no idea where it'll come from. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's that. And if anybody needs... Oh, thanks, Diana. If anybody needs help, and we can start threads in the Facebook group. And Cindy, I know you said you don't have Facebook, so just reach out in email.
Yeah.
And I'll give you my... You know what, Cindy? Next time
I do too.
Go ahead, Mary.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Okay, so as it pertains to, I'm going to say it this way. If you get an invoice from me and you message me through the invoice, it will come into my other email account, which pulls up immediately on my phone. I get notified immediately with those emails, because that's the one linked to the Square, right? So if you want to be sure that I see you, use the email reply, the invoice reply, and that I can't miss those, if that makes sense. Those never drop into my spam. They always come right into my inbox. They never disappear. I get those. Yeah, on your phone you can have Messenger separate than Facebook, but not, I mean, I don't know how to do it on, I guess I have it on my iPad too, but I don't know how to do it on a desktop or a laptop. So there. Hey, Sandy. Mayor, Becca's messaging you.
Recycle is best for many reasons. Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Yep. I do that too.
I do recycling to a degree, but I'm not going to send anything that I don't want to receive.
No, absolutely.
I've had some really interesting versions of recycled packaging.
Yeah, me too.
To say I was not impressed is an understatement. Because I was impressed, but it was a huge negative impression. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there's that. Like somebody used old beer banners. Like
what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, old beer banners. I was like, really?
I got egg curtains.
Me too, except mine were all smashed.
So you can't even use them, though.
Exactly. So I was like, if you're going to send me the egg cartons, could you at least send me usable ones? I have chickens. I need egg cartons.
Years ago, I did a swap, and the woman I did the swap with, she sent me her part of the swap in a used trash bag.
What? No,
Yep.
Come on.
I'm not kidding.
There's so many horror
disgusting.
stories. There are. It's crazy.
Oh.
But see, I use the paper that I use, hoping you guys reuse it. Does that make sense? Like my packing paper.
Oh, sure. Some of that tissue and stuff too that you put in.
All of that is very intentional. If I'm going to spend the money on that kind of stuff, I want you guys to reuse it somehow. I don't care if you use it to send another package out. If you use it on your journals or tags or I don't know, whatever. I think it's fantastic. I don't care if you use it to light your fireplace. I think it's fabulous if it has another purpose.
If I get something and it's in a clean cardboard box, undented, untainted, and I can get all the stuff off of it if there's anything on it, I will reuse that box.
Yeah.
But not inner stuff.
Right.
You know, I've used like, the stuff that if you go to Hobby Lobby and they wrap it with that tissue, the really strong tissue.
Yep.
I'll reuse that because it's like perfect condition.
Yep.
For packaging, but nothing else.
Agree, Wendy. Agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh yeah, that really does ruin things. It permeates through everything.
It gets into everything.
Yeah.
Well, and like, even if everything doesn't smell like it, you think it does.
Because if you smell it from one thing, you're going to smell it from everything.
It's just there in your brain. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just instantly. So like,
yeah.
I'm a little immune to it because I'm around it. Like, I don't know where any of my stuff comes from. So I get all kinds of aromas and mixed aromas and all the things. So, but like,
I guess it's very distinctive for me because I had a mother that, lived in a place that, it got in everything. So anytime she would ever give me anything, forget it. It was just, you can't get that stuff out. It's really hard.
Both of my parents smoked. I didn't, and my brothers never did either, the three of us. But I mean, you could just smell it everywhere, especially if you were a non-smoker.
Yeah. And the people who smoked can't tell, really. They can't tell. They can't tell that there's any difference.
No.
I mean, you can be careful, though. People who sell stuff that come from a smoking atmosphere, you can be careful and have it, away from that stuff.
Yeah. Look at Cheryl. She's ironed the paper. Somehow that's wrong. I like paper, but I'm not going to iron the packing paper. I'm not doing it. Oh my gosh. Right, Robin? I don't know. I feel like you can just kind of tell sometimes. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
So sorry, silks. Yeah. Very chemically. Yes.
They do.
Yeah. Like it's a weird petroleum sort of chemical smell, like solvent. That's what I'm looking for, like a solvent kind of aroma. Lucy does too. What is wrong with you guys?
That can be washed out.
What?
Some of that stuff, the chemically smell and stuff.
Yeah, no, Lucy irons the paper too.
Oh.
You guys, the only time I'm going to iron is if I'm sewing.
Yeah.
For real, I do not iron other things. If I'm sewing, I will iron. Like, I want it to be ironed as I'm sewing, anything. But other than that, no. Nope. Yeah, exactly, Joanne. Come sit by me. I don't even iron my clothes. I'm not ironing the paper. Louise irons all your guys' paper. Did you know that?
That's
Every
awesome.
single
Really?
piece she irons. Louise, it's crazy.
Wow.
1,200 pieces she's bringing next time she sells, and she's ironed every one of them. Nope.
I wonder if that doesn't make the
Thank you,
dye
Louise.
stay in the paper better. Does
I
it?
have no idea. I just know that she does. Like, do you know how much her paper would cost if it was me ironing every piece? $9 million.
I'll iron paper. I iron lace.
Look at 1,680 pieces of paper she just finished ironing.
Oh, well, bless your heart.
Nope, not this girl. I have ironed paper because Louise loves me. That's it. I'm just saying.
I take anything that's wrinkled, a piece of clothing, I throw it back in the dryer for a few minutes and make sure I get it out and see if the wrinkles are out.
Right.
Unless it's something really nice, then I have to steam it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Like the fabrics, like I see Cheryl's comment, the fabrics and things. I mean, it's gonna happen because I can understand why it happens. Should you get it and not expect it? No.
Yeah, curling iron counts.
Go ahead, Max. Go ahead.
I was just telling Casey, he asked if a curling iron counts. And I said, yes.
Yes. But like some of the old quilts I get and stuff like this time of year, I can't wash them because I'm not going to put them in my washing machine because I don't know what kind of dirt is in there, right? And then I'm not going to wash all these clothes for all the kids in there. So I do them in totes and tubs outside in the spring and the summer, through that season. But if I were to cut one up that hasn't been washed, I would be like, look, you guys, this has a little bit of this or that kind of aroma to it. And I would let you know. So, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's not that hard to say that out loud. Like, It's not a shameful thing. It's just, it's winter time and it's freezing out. I'm not going to go out there and hand wash quilts for myself or anybody else in the winter. I'll do it in the spring, but
Well, I don't think I've ever gotten anything smelly from you. So,
well, I don't know. There's been
some old stuff. If it's vintage, it's going to have a natural,
Yep.
Especially paper. Sometimes it just sticks in there. I don't know. I guess it doesn't bother me.
Right. Hey, Leah.
You go into any stores, you're going to smell the same thing.
Right. There's been times I've gotten books. And I can think of some sets specifically that had very much of that musty basement smell, but not like overwhelmingly strong, but it was there. But it's because of the way they were stored, how long they've been out of storage before I got them, there was just a lot of different factors, but they were incredibly cool and I really wanted them. And if you guys didn't want them, I was just going to harvest what I could harvest out of them and keep the covers and do whatever because I loved those covers. And you guys ended up buying all of them. And I told you they had the musty basement smell, So it's like, I just think being honest goes a long way.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as people know that you're not like, a used car salesman.
As long as they know ahead of time, then there's,
Right. It makes a big, big difference. Exactly. Yep. But see, like that's you. Somebody else is going to be allergic to something else, and the next person is going to be affected by something else. And Everybody that comes on will be, you guys are all so familiar with it. I'm not worried. Everybody, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And we're doing Handmaids, so it'll be good. It'll be good. Musty and wormholes, right, Rose? Yes. Yes, yes.
Right. You go into an antique store. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I like that smell too.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
me either.
Like, you know, that old book smell, that old paper smell? Like, I'm immune to it. Anybody that comes up here is like, oh, it smells like an antique store up here. Oh, it smells like really old books up here. I'm like, yup. Like, duh. Okay. I don't even smell it because I'm in it all the time.
You're used to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like, it's supposed to smell like that up here. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Right? I love it, obviously. And Jim thinks I'm a weirdo because when we're out shopping and I find a really spectacular book like this one, like this one, I will and stick my face right in there. Like, I want to know what it smells like.
What was that book?
It's a Godey's.
Oh, just like that.
Godey's. It's a Godey's.
One of my 40.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. So now we have one more thing to resolve or set. How long for all of you that said, oh my gosh, there's 18 starred comments. That means 18 of you want to participate. That's huge.
Hopefully I got them all. Yeah.
That is huge. Thank you so much. My ponytail is driving me crazy. It's in the wrong part of my
Your
head.
hair's gotten really long.
Thanks.
You can't tell when it's up in the bun.
Yeah, I know.
Part of the reason I keep it up. But it needs to be a little higher or down lower. But anywho, how much time? Like, when do you want the first one? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Those are your options. Please message when you get the time. Don't want to miss out. Need to fix the problem. Oh, you won't miss out, honey. Don't worry. You're fine. You will not miss out. You're fine. I just need to Louise, will you message me in the morning and remind me, just remind me I need to talk to you.
Yeah, they have to remember too, unless you have a bunch of stuff already made.
Right.
You have to give yourself enough time to make
Well, but see, here's the thing.
That's my problem.
Right. But I think for the first time, I'm going to do, and I'll just go ahead. That's okay, Cindy. So do you guys want do we want to do the first handmade sale, handmade only sale? Do you guys want to do it in 1 week, in 2 weeks, or in 3 weeks?
You mean from today?
Well, it would be, I think we decided it's going to be a Saturday. So from this Saturday. So once I know if it's 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, then I can tell you guys which Saturday it will be. And make sure, we don't have any holidays coming, so it's going to be fine. Daylight savings time is the 9th of March, you guys. That's almost holiday worthy. What was I going to say? I think I'm going to I've been watching a lot of sales on a lot of different platforms, just ones that are doing rotational sellers to kind of get a feel for what really works. And where people feel relaxed and where they feel stressed or it's too much time. And it feels like there's a sweet spot between a half an hour and 45 minutes. And believe it or not, if there's only 2 or 3 people selling, and you're kind of like person, like I'm just going to pull 3 people out of the chat. So Sue would do her 3 things, then Tina would do her 3 things, and then Sandy would do her 3 things, and then it's going to come back to Tina again. So what I want to do is bring in like 3 people per hour, but you only have 45 minutes of actual selling time. But I want to leave that 15 minutes just in case somebody's struggling with cameras, or we have some technical issues. It gives us a little bit of a buffer, and we're not constantly bumping backwards on the schedule. So that if we do have a problem, we have a little bit of time to like catch up and stay on schedule. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Almost like building in lag. Kind of, sort of. So, but that's what I want to, that's how I want to start. And I want to see how it goes.
I think everybody said 3 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Shelly. And if you don't get to be in the first one, or you miss out for one reason or another, don't stress out, because we're going to do it again. I want to do them pretty regularly. I just don't know. I don't know. Once a month feels like a lot to commit to going into summer and gardening, and then fall is harvest, blah, blah, blah. So I want to be very cognizant of what I can do and not let people down. I feel like 2 months is a pretty big in between. So maybe like 6 weeks, like maybe every 6 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It does, right? Like it doesn't feel as quick as every month, but it doesn't seem like, oh, it's 2 months away. So this weekend is the 15th, then the 22nd, and then the 1st, and then the 8th. So you guys will go for the 8th. How's that? I was so going to cheat and say the 1st, because I don't think they need 3 weeks. Oh my gosh.
March 8th?
Yes. Yeah, don't worry, Sue. You're absolutely fine. I'm gonna star Sue just in case we didn't catch her on the first round.
Okay. Well, when she'd asked me to remove her, I went back and removed the first comment. So it's good that we started for the next.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. And like the participants, like the seller participants, there'll be some people that are there all the time, and then there'll be people that rotate in and out. You know what I mean? Like for different reasons or whatever. I'm always going to go with what I know I can follow through with, first and foremost, schedule wise. And secondly, it's going to be majority vote. So I will give you guys because we'll probably start a chat, like a messenger chat or something, so that I can communicate with everybody at once instead of 9 gazillion emails back and forth. And anybody who doesn't use Facebook, it's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll just email or whatever. We'll figure it out if we can't get you in the messenger. But I liked Casey's word earlier, inclusive. I want this to be very inclusive. I don't want anyone to feel excluded. Unless you just show up and you're a jerk. Then
nobody does that in this chat, though.
No.
Nobody in this chat, no. So, but let's be real. There's people watching that aren't in the chat. So there's that. Discard. Oh, evidently I'm trying to set up an event that I didn't intend to.
Lucy said Google has a chat and video chat. I didn't know that.
I'm sure they do.
I feel like I knew that, but I don't know that I've ever used it.
No, you don't need an email, Robin. Robin asked the question, so we need to email you and say we are interested? No, you don't. Okay.
No, because I've got the list that
I starred, yeah.
Yep. And
Google Meets.
And we can talk about it every night if you guys want to, like for real. If you guys have questions between now and then and you want to put them in the chat, I'm cool with that. Like, it's fine. Contemplating. It's Google Meets. Interesting.
Yeah,
Beth,
there's a lot of different chat apps out there for sure.
Beth, would you want to spearhead a Google Meets group?
Becca wants to be put on the list if she's not on there.
Do what?
Becca wants to be put on the list if she's not on there.
I can check if she's on.
Perfect. Perfect. All right,
Cheryl too, I guess.
Yep.
She said she came in after the list.
Okay. Perfect.
I start them both. Your guys are on now.
I feel like you should be, Robin, because you came in right off the bat.
Yeah, she's on there.
Yep, she is. Man, you're quick. I was like, let me go see. And Jamara's like, yep.
Well, I was already in there.
Well, I'm just saying, you're very quick. You're very speedy over there, my friend. We are discussing a handmade only sale that we're going to do. And it is open to all of you currently in the chat. That it's a whole bunch of reasons. But what started me down this little trail was I was trying to figure out a really unique way to pay it forward to you guys for showing up twice a week and supporting my little special version of craziness as enthusiastically as you do. And it just kind of started there. And I just sat here for a while thinking and chewing and thinking and rolling it around and, you know, the things that I do. And this is where I ended up. So that's what, but it has to be, and I don't want to pigeonhole anybody. Like some of you, I know your little wheels are already going because my little wheels would already be going. If you have questions about whether something meets handmade requirements, just ask, because I'm not the only one that's going to weigh in on this. Ultimately, the buck stops here. I will take responsibility, I will take any negative, direct hit, whatever from fallout, whatever, right? That comes here. If somebody has to be the bad guy, I'll do it. But when it comes to determining, does this qualify as handmade, then I'm going to recruit a couple people to help determine some of those things. But if it's bad news, I'll be the one delivering it. So there's that. So I just think it's going to be fun. I just think
I think so too.
Really going to be fun. And I cannot even tell you how excited I am. Like, I've never seen Joanne's creations in person. I've seen pictures, but I've never like seen them. I want to see them, you know, like I see pictures of your guys' journals, but I've never gotten to see one. Like, I want to see them. I want to see the things.
I got you marked, Shelly. You're good.
There you go, Lucy. There you go. Absolutely. And like I said, and like, just please don't anybody get their feelings hurt if you don't make it to the first one. Because I'm not sure what the time is going to be. And if we do 3 people per hour, then it's just, and I'm just going to go in order, right? So like those of you coming in, you might have to wait and come in, but you guys would get first on the second time. Does that make sense? So like anybody who doesn't make it on the first sale, you're first up for the second sale. So I am going to put together a sign-up sheet. Yes. Yep. Look at Cheryl. I don't want to be on the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Me either.
See
Not the
how
first
they
one.
are.
Nope,
I
I'm
have to
not that
make
fast.
But yeah, don't worry. Do not rework. It does not have to be. Honestly, it doesn't have to be journal anything.
No.
Right.
Like if you make candles, bring candles. If you make soap, bring the soap. I burn candles. I use soap. You know,
At least
I mean,
once
okay,
a
maybe
week.
not very often, but I
Payable.
do use it. On the rare occasion, I use soap. You know, like I don't care.
On
It's like,
Saturdays. You can
yeah,
use
if
soap.
people sew, bring it. Like I want to see. Could we have a way for international? Oh, we were supposed to discuss that. Lucy asked, and I totally derailed myself.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So here's the thing. Depending on how many international sellers there are, I'm very worried or apprehensive, concerned that I might get a little overwhelmed with all of it. So we might have to split it up between one or two of us and have specific people from international ship to certain people in the US. Like you guys can work out who you feel comfortable working with. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I know I could do one or two people, but I don't know that I could handle much more than that.
Debbie Kip just said she's happy to help with international shipments.
Perfect. You're awesome, Debbie Kip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that would be amazing. And I do want to say this out loud. If you're international and you want to sell, I encourage it wholeheartedly. Do not feel obligated to foot the bill from the shipping from you to the States. I feel like by the time you box it all up and you figure out what it's going to be, you can figure it out roughly, right? You like have a rough guess what size box you're going to have and the weight, you know, like guesstimate, plug all that into Pirate Ship or whatever, and then split that between all the shoppers, right? So if you have 20 orders going and it's $60, then it would be $3 per person that you would add to their invoice for shipping the whole box to whomever in the US. Because shipping is just going to keep going up and up. So I just feel like that is the most fair to everyone, because then everybody here in the US, you would just then be charged, like if it comes to me, from me to you, and if it goes to Debbie, then like from Debbie to you, sort of thing. Absolutely, Sarah. Yay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And Leah, if you want in on it, you're good too. Absolutely. We will figure out a way to make it work. The more, the merrier. Oh my gosh. And Leah's in Sweden. Can you imagine the handmade things she's going to send us? Holy moly.
Can't wait to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. The paperwork's the easy part, Cheryl. Right, J Mac? Hey, J Mac. Yeah, I'm excited, you guys. I think it's going to be really, I'm going to tell you, don't be nervous, but I know you will be nervous. I know you will. You can ask Maggie. I had that stomach butterfly thing. I bet you 3 years in, I would still have butterflies every single night before I would hit go live. Every night.
I used to get nervous too when I first started selling on your channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just part of it. And then you're going to get comfortable, and then you'll be like,
Yep.
what was I worried about? Unless you're Louise, then you just stay nervous for a really long time.
She doesn't seem nervous.
I was just thinking about Louise too when he said
But
that.
she's been at it now for what, 2.5 years?
I know.
The Louise today that sells is entirely different than the Louise that started.
Oh, Joanne, don't even think about that.
I know. I don't like mine. Nobody likes their voice.
I know.
I
don't think anybody likes their voice.
Joanne, you've never heard me say out loud one time that I don't watch my own videos because I don't like.
I don't watch mine.
No, ew.
If I have
just
to come back
to make sure I'm in frame, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not watching.
I don't even edit for that same reason.
I don't edit either.
Oh my gosh. You guys are welcome.
That's awesome. That's right.
But you know what? It's not even thank you to me. It's thank you to all of us, to everyone, to absolutely everyone. Because I wouldn't be able to do this if Maggie and Mare weren't willing to jump in and help. Louise is there helping, like Debbie Kipp is jumping in to help. Everybody's jumping in. And if you guys don't come in as sellers, then it's just a normal patty sale. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It takes all of us to do this.
I can't wait to see everybody's stuff. It's so cool.
This is that community thing that I keep saying, like it means a lot to me. This is more than just, I'm going to sell you guys stuff and mail it out to you. Like it's more than that. So, it's really easy to stand around and say, oh, you guys are such a great community. But,
if anyone has a question about what's considered homemade, handmade, do you want to?
We can address some of those now. Sure. I think, okay, here's the way I feel about it. To start off with, if you want to bring a kit, I don't think just a printed kit is going to count as a handmade, because then I would be able to show up with mine, and that would be my whole time, right? Would be just more prints that I do do you see what I mean? So if you wanted, and I knew we were going to get into this, if you want to do a kit, you have to actually physically make some of the things. Like you have to make some journal cards or some text, or do you know what I mean? It can't just be a curated packet. You actually have to hand make half of that kit.
Yeah, ephemera, tags.
Yep.
Yeah.
Covers, cover counts,
Yeah.
cover counts, you know what I mean? And not page for page, but like when you look at it, you got to be able to say, okay, this is half of the kit, and this paper for the signatures or whatever is the other half. And just, just think about if you're the person that is the other two people. Here's how I want everybody to approach this, okay? And it'll take some tweaking. It will take some tweaking, and nobody's going to get mad the first sale or two, because we got to learn and we got to find our way, right? And it's about support, not about chastising. So when you start putting your kit together, and I'm going to keep using kit just as an example. So whoever brought that up, please, I'm not picking on you. It was just a really good example. So if you're going to put together the kit, just look at it and say, so if Patty was on right after me and she was selling a kit similar to the one that I just sold, would I be okay because they're pretty similar? Do you know what I mean? So just kind of look at it that way. Like, just try to be fair. Just do it the way, do unto others kind of thing, if that makes sense. And then I think it will be just fine. I really, truly do. And we'll just have to tweak a few things. And please know, I am the queen of push the envelope. So, like, don't be afraid to ask, because I'm always going to ask. I would rather be told no than not ask and miss an opportunity. So always ask.
Lori Fusco says, lots of ephemera made from Patty's ledgers.
Woo-hoo. There you go. Yep, there you go.
And Joanne's were about no one buying your stuff.
Somebody's going to buy your stuff because if you like it, somebody else is going to. It's okay. And here's the thing. I'm glad that's always a hard one for me to bring up. You guys have watched me for how many years put things on the table that don't sell?
Right. Me too.
Right.
The world did not stop. My arms didn't fall off.
Nope.
Nobody left. You all still keep coming back. I just put it away, right? I just put it on the shelf. It sits there until, oh, I haven't shown this in forever. Have I shown them this? I open it up and there's a sticker in there, so I know that I did.
Yep.
So I bring it back and somebody buys it. So don't worry about it. Do not let that hurt your feelings and don't let that intimidate you. It just might not be the day. There might not be the right person.
Right. I was just going to say, you bring something back and somebody different is in the group that happens to like that. You just never know what people are going to like and not like.
I used to never bring things back. Mare is the one that makes me bring things back. Maggie and I got so used to me just plowing through things, right? Like we would just rotate through whatever I had. But Mare was like, hey, do you want to bring that stuff back that didn't sell out in the first? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and more of you have come in or what have you, and it all will sell. So we're all always learning. You know,
and you know, if you bring something, you know, and you know that it's pretty or you know that it's whatever, and you like it and you put it out there, I mean, if you ask, you know, $600 for it, it might not sell. I mean,
the couple are saying pricing's the hard part.
Yeah,
and it is hard.
It is, but do me a favor: do not underprice yourself. Like, do not. Like, if you make a thing, okay. If Mare is eventually going to sell, right? Like she's going to be a real fuss bucket about it. She's not going to come on until everything is perfect. I know how she is. So as a seller, she's just not going to do it.
Right.
So if she has a journal that she would normally, and I'm just throwing numbers, okay? So don't anybody.
That's fine.
If she has a journal that she would normally price for $300, and she brings a journal to the Handmade sale that is the exact same quality and quantity, right? And she's going to price it for $100. All of us would tell her that's nuts. Don't do that to yourself. If you have something and you have an established price point, unless you're having a sale or a clearance sale, or you just want to clear out inventory, that's different. Everybody gets to, you know, you're entitled to do that. But don't undersell yourself out of self-doubt or lack of confidence.
No, because you never know what buyers are in the chat and if they're going to be interested. I've made journals, doily books that, you know, wall hangings that didn't necessarily sell. And it was because, you know, there wasn't someone in the chat that wanted them.
Right.
At that moment. You know
at that moment, right.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's something that, you know, like those of you that already chat and associate with each other and you have a rapport, don't be afraid to have those conversations and ask for guidance. You know, like reach out to people that you know sell things similar or that you trust their opinion and ask them those questions, right?
Yep.
You can ask someone, I've done it before, how much do you think I should sell this for realistically?
Right.
Yep.
I mean, there's sellers out there that sell their journals for $600 and they get $600.
Yes, they
There's
do.
others
I
that
know
sell
some.
them for $100. I'm like in the $100 range, more or less.
It
and,
is
and they sell too. It's whatever
a far range,
you know you're happy with, and you can live with the price.
Yep.
Right.
And like selling is scary and the pricing is scary because like I will never pretend that it's not. Selling this stuff, this is fun. This is easy. I didn't make this stuff. I went out and I found it. I bring it home. I clean it up. I put it on the table. I talk about it. I love it. But I don't have like personal time and creative effort. And like, I don't feel judged if nobody wants it, right? I'm just like, okay, I like it, whatever, I'm keeping it. When you make something and you put it on the table and nobody wants it, you're like, oh, I didn't think it was that ugly. I mean, like, you just didn't have the right person, because I promise you, you can put it on the shelf and you can bring it back a week later and 6 people will want it at the exact same price.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Debbie Kipp it's too far up now, but she was saying that she had a journal for sale in her Etsy shop. It sat there for 8 months and she felt bad. And then it sold.
Yep.
Because the right person came along.
Right.
That's
the right
exactly
person saw it and wanted it.
For sure.
Right? Yeah. And like, Robin, you're so funny. Tings. We're still doing tings.
Yes, there
You're
are
never
a lot
gonna
of
let that
beautiful
go.
things
Just so you know,
on your table
it's
right
always
now.
going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Mags. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just, I don't know. And I feel like the more we do this, the more self-confidence everybody will get too. You know what I mean?
For
Like,
sure.
and we can help everybody establish, you know, like, I don't know, buyer bases or Etsy shops, or, you know, maybe some of you will start new YouTube channels. Who knows? Things could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you have something too and it doesn't sell, there's nothing wrong with saying, if you're in, you know, anybody watching later, if you're interested, send me an email.
Right? Right. Exactly.
I don't have an Etsy shop. I sell through my email.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have an Etsy shop. I don't. But I have a couple ladies who regularly shop Messenger. Like, I was going to say email, but they don't.
Right?
It's Messenger. It's Messenger. And like, it is what it is. Not everybody likes the public aspect of it.
Right.
So I mean, there's that.
Good for you, Joanne. That's awesome.
Who are you talking to?
Joanne. I said,
Joanne,
good for you,
what'd you
Joanne.
say?
She said she sold a basket.
Sold a basket?
Yeah, that she put on Etsy in 2015. I think that's cool. Who are you talking to? Myself. Ernie.
Oh, J-Mac. Yeah. When nervous, I still would so much rather, like, I would rather send all my stuff to Mare and let her show it and let her sell it than bring the things that I make. Like, it's nerve-wracking.
And it's so funny because everything you've put together and curated and made it's sold. Everybody likes it.
But it's nerve-wracking to me. It just is. It just is. And I know why, like, without going all into all
everybody's their own worst critic, aren't they?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, am I talking about you? No, Cheryl.
No, why would you get that impression? No.
Oh my gosh. No, the one lady honestly has never been in the live chat. Like, she's never typed in the live chat. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. When it's things I make, like, you guys have no idea. I'm always looking at the camera like, oh, I'm not on screen. Oh, I'm not on screen. Because I'm pretty sure you guys would just see sweat rings down to my waist. Like,
it is like that. I know.
Oh, I hate it. I love making the things and I want to bring them and see if you guys like them, but then I hate the selling part. Like, I hate it. Oh, it's nerve-wracking. For sure. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. Where did I put them? Look, speaking of making things, but it's only because they're like not completed things. I've just been playing around with some new covers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to catch it. There it is.
That's what I was thinking too, making some soft covers for sale.
There you go. You should totally, Maggie. Everybody wants Maggie covers. I was going to say collage covers, but I didn't want to. Maggie Lacy.
Yeah, that's not a word in my vocabulary.
I know. But I wanted to do them so that they could be either way.
And cover toppers. Yep, I love making those too.
Yeah, for sure. I love this paper. This is
yeah, that's cool.
Hand marbled paper.
Hi, Leslie.
No, I think I got it at, oh shoot, what's the name of that place we looked up, you guys? The mulberry something or other. The mulberry. This one has gold in it too.
Yeah, that's pretty. Mulberry paper.
Yeah, .com. And these are from, can't remember her name. I'll have to remember when I get them all put together.
Thanks, Robin.
Those French cartonnage books that I love.
Yep.
She did a whole kit of more than
digitals
one.
for that, right?
Yeah,
I bought something similar. Yeah, online. It was the French people.
Yeah, but she got an
Etsy.
I got them on her Etsy.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know I'll have to go pull the link. But yeah, when I bring these to offer them, I'll bring her link so that if you guys want the digitals.
So is that the outside of it?
Yeah. Well, if I haven't decided how I'm going to do these, right? I haven't decided if I'm going to do them as DIYs or if I'm going to go ahead and do them.
Because I like that for the outside cover. Is that the outside part?
Yeah.
I want it to be the outside,
yeah, for sure.
But if you did them as DIYs, this could be the outside.
Yeah.
You could do it either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to know when you're going to be selling those.
Probably at the market. Just saying. Probably at the market. But yeah. So yeah, the mulberry Debbie Kip had the name of it last time. I think it was mulberry paper, mulberry, I don't know, mulberry something or other. This stuff, what time is it?
Yeah, it's past intermission if you want to.
Let's do intermission and then we'll figure out what we're doing when we come back. We're either we're going to do one of three things. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to chit chat, or maybe we'll just shop the table. If Casey hasn't thrown rocks at me yet, because I'm sure if Casey's still here, he's waiting for that. But yeah, let us do intermission and then we'll figure out what we're doing. All right. I need more coffee. Oh, I'm about to click the wrong thing. Hold on. All right, there it is. All right. We'll be right back, you guys. we'll see who's back. I'm lucky my coffee pot's right there. Oh, I should come back to the chat. There we go. There you go. I like that. I don't know who Mrs. Tiny is, but I like it. Is there a shop coming? No, we're doing, hey, Christelle, we're going to be doing a handmade market. So everything will be handmade, and it looks like a lot of the sellers are going to be first time live selling. So it'll just be fun. So, but that is fantastic. Fantastic. If you don't mind, I'm so stealing that. Marble paper site, if you want to. Oh, you sent it to me. Okay, perfect. Thank you, J-Mac. You're pretty. Where am I going? Oh, to Messenger. Duh. Do.
Oh, that is cute. SW. Some will, some won't. It's good.
Right? That's good, right?
Yeah.
Mulberry paper and more. Hey, that's the one.
You borrowed it. That's all. You didn't steal it.
I'll own it. I'm stealing it. I'm stealing it. I'm stealing it.
That's okay.
Holy moly. That did not go in properly. Let me try that again. Holy Toledo. Why is it so humongous? There we go. Hold on. I'm going to attempt that again.
I can take out the other one if you want.
I would appreciate it because it's not going to be clickable for sure. That was crazy town.
Got it.
All right, perfect. There you go. That's okay. That's okay. I got it from you, so it will forever be credited to you. The way it works.
That's how it is.
That's how it is around here. So, yeah.
That's how it is. Parts.
Oh my gosh. I'm excited. Are you guys excited?
I'm excited.
I think it's going to be super fun.
Lots of ideas flying around.
There is, right? Like I can almost see all their little wheels just like, and there's people who do slow stitching, like, like the things, just the things that
fussy cutting.
Yeah, the fussy cutters, like, come on. I just think it's going to be crazy cool. And I think it's going to be things that we didn't even expect. Like, I just think it's going to be super exciting. You're Debbie Kim.
Nervous. Come on, Debbie.
See how we are. How could you be nervous?
Please. You're not.
It's new. It's different. There is going to be a certain amount of nerves to it. I get it. I get it. If you were hosting a sale on your channel and you were like, hey, Patty, come to my sale. Okay. As soon as I got there, I would be like I would be nervous. I'm not going to lie. Because it's new. It's different. I'm not in control. Like all of it's different, right? A shopping enabler. That's my job, man. It's my job. No, I'm just kidding. But it is.
It is, right?
It is. It's kind of what I do. But it's for like, I don't know. I just think of all the potential, right? Like all the like gifts, like Mother's Day gifts, birthdays, Christmas, anniversaries, all the things. And like, if I just want to send something to someone in, this community of sorts, it's like, how cool to say, hey, so-and-so made this and thank you for being you. Like, just that kind of thing. I think it could be really fun. Oh, thanks, Devs. But see, that's the pay it forward part, because that's what you guys bring to me twice a week, right? We buy for ourselves.
Right. That's how it ends up. I'm going to buy that for somebody. No, I want it for myself.
Right.
Or
Jim's a pretty good gift giver. Like, I don't know about everybody else's husband, but Jim's pretty good at it, right? But every once in a while, I've been known to buy a gift and say, hey, by the way, this is my Christmas this year.
Oh, yeah. I've done that.
Wrap this up, would you? Like,
stick a bow on it. Oh, look at that. Look what you got me.
Oh, look what you got me. You're so good.
Surprise. What an awesome person you are.
Right? Exactly. The inspiration. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah.
Me too, Casey. Oh, that's hilarious. It's hard to give things to myself.
And you know my mantra, I need every single thing that I want. It's just the way it is.
Meg is back.
I'm back.
I love that. Inspiration Station.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nice. Because we're going to have to come up with a title that we can use all the time so that we can hashtag it. So you guys be thinking on that too.
If we don't do that, we get socks for Christmas. No kidding.
I mean, like I said earlier, the buck stops here, right? If it's a negative situation or there's a conflict or there's a problem or whatever, the buck stops right here. So I have no problem. I have 7 children and a husband. I have no problem being the bad guy. I don't like it, but I have no problem doing it. That being said, the majority of things I want some community input. It doesn't mean everybody's going to get their way, but I want the contribution, because there's no way I'm going to think of every single thing, right? And you guys are creatives and you guys are inspirational, and team is way better than the individual. So I want a lot of team participation.
Shelly said, she said, what'd she say? I know I lost it. The inspiration station to make it smart. Yeah.
Yep.
Maker Smart. That sounds cool.
I like that one too.
The Creatives Craft Show.
Holy moly. Here's
the Handmade Market.
We'll whittle it down, and then I'll probably a few of us will get together and pick out our 3 or 4 favorite ones, and then you guys will vote from there.
I like the word handmade in there.
I like handmade too.
Handmade
there's something
market.
there's something about craft show that just takes me to the 80s. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Mementos Market.
No, this is not about Patty. This is about everybody. Right. My name's already there because it's going to be on this channel. My name is not going in the title.
Maker's Market. That's cool.
I'm glad it was the wrong door too.
Handmade Artisan Fair.
Oh, I like that.
That was
I love artisan. Perfect. I like that. Handmade. Of course, it doesn't matter how much I like it. You guys gotta like it. Handmade Artisan Fair. Fair is good too. I like that. Should we be super fancy and put an E on fair? I'm just kidding.
Look at everybody shooting out their ideas.
I know they are. The Creatives Handmade. I like that one too. Creatives Handmades.
Rhea says yes to the E on the end.
It's cute, right?
Yeah, that's very cute. It's almost Renaissance.
Yeah,
Renaissance
like
fair cute.
artisan in the name.
I like artisan too. I do. Where was that other Creative Handmaids? I got that one. I thought Cheryl.
Star them? So you can come
What?
back.
Hang on a second. Oh, you guys go ahead and chat. I'm just scrolling back.
I was just gonna star them for later, so you can
Oh,
come back and
okay,
look
cool.
anyway.
Thank you.
You're so efficient, Mayor.
Well, it's just a little easier than her trying to write down every single one when they're flying through the chat. I couldn't remember.
You can tell
these.
who the real mods are, can't you? I don't spend any time doing any of the administration things in the chat, you guys. I just show up and talk all night.
The Handmaid's Tale. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
That's kind of catchy.
Oh my gosh, you guys. This is funny. You guys are good at this. Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not, J-Mac. That boat had sunk a long time ago. Oh.
She even spelled it T-A-I-L. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Kim. Oh, that's so funny. I can see where we might be taking a couple of these and combining them, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It should be something funny.
Here's where things go left quickly.
Yeah, it's hard left. Here we go. Oh my goodness. It should be funny, right? Catchy.
It's like
and
they
funny.
know us, you know?
Yeah,
know,
kind
right?
of. I think it should pique people's curiosity a little bit. But then for those of us, I mean, it'll be one of those if you know kind of things, and then create curiosity for those that don't.
Beware of black holes.
Beware of the black holes. Too late. Too late. We're already in.
Squirrels. Beware of squirrels. Oh.
Oh my goodness. It sure does, Rhea.
Mark something.
Oh my goodness. Handmade from the heart. That's cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Curiosities.
Ooh. Handmade curiosities.
I like curiosities. Curiosities, artisan fair, artisan curiosities fair. I can see all of those going together.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm writing down my favorite words. You can't stop me.
Oh.
Shelley's given us like 20 ideas.
She's cracking
already.
me up, I know.
I know she has.
But with an E, Shelley. The fair has to have an E.
Yeah, I like the E.
Artesian Curiosity Fair.
But I wasn't alone. Ooh, curated. Yeah, but see, that gets us away from the handmade a little bit.
So many good ones. Like you said, you probably end up picking words out of each one.
I think so, yeah.
I know.
And heartfelt. Well done, Rosemary. Crazy ladies. There you go.
But we have gents here too, so.
Yeah. Welcome to the Looney Bin.
Handmade Tale has my vote.
I kind of liked Handmade Tale too. That was hilarious. We might have to call it one thing and hashtag it another if we can't decide. Yes, it would. Oh my goodness. We might get more than what we bargained for.
Yeah.
If we spell it tail. I think so, Deb. I think I'm just going to hold all of this until Monday. Yeah, I think so. And then I'm just going to show them to you Monday. We had so much fun looking at the big German art books and that French book that I pulled out some of my other German art books and was going to show them to you guys tonight and see if there's any interest in them. I love them. Absolutely love them. But because I found the new ones and I have the name association and stuff, these ones I could let go of now because, you know, they're big also. Big things take a lot of room. So I'll show those Monday night. But they're, oh my gosh, the plates in these other, the ones I pulled to show you guys tonight, I think would have more appeal for a couple of reasons. But definitely for anybody that wants to do scans and digitals and things like that, they're amazing. They're amazing. They're original steel engraved plates in Guavere and all that sort of stuff, but they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you'll live, Casey. Casey, I'm not going to offer this if you're not in the room. Does that help you out? So if you have to work Monday night and you're not in the room, this won't be available because I would feel like a real jerk if I did that to you. So yeah. So there. This I won't do unless you're in the room. And I'm undecided on another one. I may decide to share another one. Been a little bit lucky lately, just stumbling across different ones of these. So the collection is growing. It's just kind of how it works. Kind of like these things.
Give her a hand.
I started out with one and I decided that I wanted I like odd numbers for display, right? So I wanted 3 total or 5. Now I have 9. It's just crazy how it goes. And it's have I just been looking at these all this time and just or did they just start showing up? I can't, I think it's hard that I wouldn't have noticed them after all these years, but it's possible. But yeah, I really do they're kind of quirky. You have to.
Now she's lending us a hand, Casey.
I know. If only I had on long sleeves so I could have come out here with my arm and but I don't, so there's that. At least 9, yeah. So I'm stopping now. Unless you guys talk me into sharing them, and then I can share some of mine and then hunt for more. I think they're fabulous. I really do. I think they would be super cool to display jewelry, especially keepsake jewelry and things like that, right? Or in the bathroom, to put your jewelry on while you're in the shower or what have you, to hold your rings, even by the kitchen sink. Oh my gosh, how cute. By the kitchen sink and slip your rings on there. I don't take my rings off, but I would be the ding-a-ling that lost them all down the drain, so I don't take mine off. So, for your your beaded purses. That would be cute. That would be really cute. Yeah, they're also different. They're different heights and just. But I mean, they would be because they were glove molds. So, although some people say they're displays. Do you guys know if they were, how to tell? I don't know enough about them to know. And this one is painted over the maker's name. So I don't know even who made that. But yeah, I think they're pretty fantastic. I love them. But some people say they're display, they would use them in department stores to display gloves on, and other people say they're molds. So I don't know if there's both, if they were used for both or just one specifically. Do you guys know?
I wouldn't know. I always thought they were
I wouldn't
display,
either.
but they could be molds.
See, I thought they were hand or glove molds. I never thought of them as
I would have thought so too.
what, for molds or display mags?
No, for gloves.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, gaudy rings. Yeah. That would be cool. Very cool. So, anywho, you guys, I feel like this would be a good place to wrap it up. And you guys will have all weekend to let your little gears go. Write down notes. If you think of things, write it down.
Yeah. For sure.
Because I want ongoing conversation in the chat, and I'll see about getting a messenger group, or see if Beth can get us hooked up in a Google. She'll have to teach me how to use it or get in it. But if anybody has an idea, like a good idea for like a meet, and if anybody wants to do Zoom, set up a Zoom. I don't know how to use it. If you send me the link, I can attend. But I'm not going to be the one to set it up because I don't know how. Oh, I have Discord. Good night, Sarah. Thank you. 3 sheets behind. Good night, Leah. Yeah, if somebody has something that everybody can join into, nice. Robin, do you just want to do it? Do you want to spearhead that, Robin?
What is Discord? Is that just another?
I don't know how to explain Discord.
Like Zoom? Is it like Zoom?
Zoom is more face.
I don't know. I heard about Discord, and everybody was like, go run and set up your account, blah, 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 like all these YouTube guru peoples. So I did, but that was that. So I know I have it. I don't know anything about it.
Night, Diana.
Good night, Diana. So yeah, Robin, think about it. We don't have to do it right this minute. We've got time. We got 3 weeks. We got time. So, and I'll have to get the list together of names and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, think about it and let us know Monday night. It's easy. It's easy. Okay. She says can, but I think she means can't. Okay, perfect. That'll work. And I know we're on Messenger, I think, so that'll work. I feel like we've used Messenger, you and I. Oh, I know we have. Actually. So, all right, cool. Yes, I'm going to come back over here to the other folder and say goodnight to everyone, because otherwise I'll keep babbling, because it's something new and it's fun. So anywho, thank you very, very much, you guys, for embracing this and being excited about it. I think it's super, super fun. Thank you to the mods over there in the chat. Thank you, Maggie and Mare.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It was fun.
All right. You guys, everybody have a really, really good weekend. We'll see you Monday. I don't even know what to say.
Good night, everyone.
Monday.
Night.